Hi, hello, and welcome to the Cancer Moon Club. This is our 100 subscriber reading, which is quite an impromptu video that I wanted to shoot. So, in the Cancer Moon Club, we now have over 100 subscribers, 100 members, and I'm so excited that we do. It's hard to even believe that there's 100 of us in the club, but I'm so grateful and so happy that we're all here. And this reading is a special reading on what are you meant to know right now. So for a pick a card reading, all you need to do is pick which pile you're most drawn to, and I will leave the timestamps in the description. So for pile number 1, we have a Howlite Moon. Pile number 2, we have a Labradorite Moon. I don't know why that was so hard to say. Labradorite. And pile number 3, we have a 7th chakra stone. Ooh. Okay. So as I said before, I will leave the timestamps in the description, and I will see you at your pile. So if you chose pile number 1 with the Howlite Moon, this is your reading. I have no idea what this message is going to be, but I am very excited to read it for you. So we have, for our tarot cards, the Two of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, this is very nice, actually. Alright, so I want to really point out the Queen of Pentacles, because the Queen of Pentacles is the card, is the character of somebody that is able to balance both their relationships and their finances. So if you need confirmation, or if this is something you have been working towards becoming, it is coming for you. This energy of just being very well balanced, very in control of, nurturing all your beautiful connections, and then also being able to have the money, the career, the physical health and wellness that you have been striving for. I do get that you are becoming somebody that is very put together, that is, that has a balance. And the thing is, with the 2s and with the 6s, it is about this harmony, this balance. And the Queen of Pentacles is someone that can juggle those responsibilities and is able to handle all of them really well. And if you are looking, I almost like getting this image of when you pour into one thing, you are able to extract the same thing out. It's like if you when you pour into love, when you pour into your relationships, you also receive financial abundance and prosperity back. And it kind of goes both ways. It's like when you share your gifts and talents with other people, you receive more love and more connectedness in your relationships. There's this call that neither takes over the other. Neither takes over the other. It's just like a sweet dance, this balance between the two things that kind of just generates more abundance in such a healthy and beautiful way. And the oracle cards that you got are sweetness, which is so nice. I'm going to put this right next to the Two of Cups, which is they just go together so well, right? What we need to know is that sweetness, to focus on the love, focus on where your heart is leading you. And because the other 2 cards that you've got are pain and anger. Pain and anger. The message, there's this TED Talk that comes up when I look at these cards with pain and anger. And it was like the people that are the most angry are the people that are the most hopeful. And there's this feeling of like you expect things to go well, and then when things don't, they don't meet your expectations, it's hard. It makes you angry because you have a standard, you have a belief that this is like, there are things that need to, you just have an expectation, and when it isn't met, it just kind of turns things around. But what I'm getting is the importance to focus on the sweetness, to focus not so much on the pain and anger, but to focus on what, this is what it is. It's about perspective. With this eye being here, it really is like, it's about perspective. Like someone can see the same day as someone who sees a day as being very difficult. Someone else could look at that day and be like, oh, like there was like a lot of like, there may have been challenges, but these challenges like help me grow. They help me to see things differently. But you know what I mean? Like a lot of it is about perspective and how you see it, and it's about knowing what you're meant to know is that the things that hurt you are also the things that can heal you. Like that same anger and pain can be turned into passion. I all of a sudden do feel like such a heaviness and such a struggle, it seems, from anger and pain. You may have been carrying a lot of it. But what you're meant to know is that soon enough you won't have to worry about those things anymore. That things are going to take a turn for sweetness. That you can let go. You can let go of those burdens. You don't have to feel it. You won't have to feel it anymore soon enough. But how important it is to focus on the good things in life. Because when you focus on what is good, where your attention goes, energy flows. And I will leave you with a few more oracle cards over this reading. Pile number 1. So we got 3 cards. We have, oh, what is this? I don't think I've ever seen I've got this card. Collect $200 salary as you pass go. The universe was all, I'ma send your name here, some beans, and I was all, be your name here deserves it. This is a very interesting, I've never gotten this oracle card from this deck. The universe was all, I'ma send pile number 1, some beans, and I was all, B, pile number 1 deserves it. So this is this is like confirmation. This is so funny. Yeah, all the struggle that you've been going through, the universe knows that you deserve more. That this like prosperity, love, it's coming to you. The universe knows that the universe is going to send you what you need. Everything is working out in your favor, pile number 1. And then we have Skippy. Squeeze it, you damn Skippy. Squeeze the fun, lose the knife. And that kind of gets it, right? That's so fun. It's so interesting how that came out in a card. And that's like what it is, right? It's about, squeezing the fun out of life. Lose the knife, lose the pain, lose the anger. Like, focus on the fun, focus on the sweetness. And the last card of the oracle cards is it's not the right time. And maybe this is how you feel. Maybe right now you feel like you're getting squished by the universe. You could feel like Sisyphus trying to push the boulder up the mountain. Like things cannot work out and it can feel really defeating time and time again. And maybe at this moment, it's not the time, It's not exactly their time. It may not feel like things are working out, but you do not see it, that things are working out. And what's coming for you is going to be perfection. What's coming for you is exactly what you need. Exactly what is going to elevate your life. Everything is in divine timing. And I understand that that is so hard. I hate that response so much. Divine timing. Nothing is more frustrating than, hearing someone say it's all in divine timing. And I understand that it is. But what you're meant to know is that you are about to experience some prosperity and connection and the connections, the balance that you've been looking for soon enough. So it's coming to you, pawn number one. Okay. Thank you for being here. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that you're here. And if anything resonated, if you want to yell in the comments, you can yell in the comments. Please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and I will see you at my next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. If you chose this pile with the labradorite stone, a very psychic stone, this reading is for you. Alright, let's get into this reading. Your tarot cards are, let's see, the High Priestess, the King of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, wow. All right, yeah. No, I said labradorite is like a very psychic stone. I will say that pawn number 2, you are very psychic. You have the High Priestess and the King of Cups. The King of Cups being, representative of water, the King of Water. And then the High Priestess, the, the person that sees behind the veil, having the higher knowledge. And I think or you have a knowing that something really good is about to happen. You're about to hit the jackpot in some area of life. It could be with relationships. It could be with, maybe you're trying to build psychic abilities. Maybe you're trying to, I'm getting a psychic practice. Maybe you're trying to build a psychic practice or even a business. I'm hearing. And if it's not those things, the universe is trying to give you like signs that there's money coming to you, that there is like prosperity, financial prosperity coming to you. A lucky streak, a lucky break is what I'm hearing. But yeah, you psychic. You psychic, pawn number 2, and that's definitely something that you do need to know. What you're meant to know is that you're not, if you ever feel like maybe you're a little bit crazy, or if you feel like that's such a funny thing to say. If you ever feel like people look at you kind of strangely because you may just know things, you be knowing things, you're not. You are very gifted. You have a very strong intuition, and you have a lot of leadership qualities as well. If you didn't know, you have the ability to lead, a strong ability to lead, and from a place of not just higher knowledge, but also emotional intelligence and somebody that can follow through. Because I think about the 10, 10 is completion, and I really get the feeling that you're someone that can follow through on what you want to execute. And with these 2 majors here as well, because the High Priestess and Wheel of Fortune are both major arcana cards, you have like a very big energy to you. It's like it could be a very subtle, but people definitely know that you know what you are about, that you know what you're talking about. Yeah, somebody that's very sure of themselves. Or somebody, you should be sure of yourself if you're not. And then we have, oh my gosh, I've actually never got this card from this deck. That's so funny. Even in pile number 1, I was like, I've never gotten this card from this pot, from these decks. Surrender. So what you're meant to know is that you need to, you need to let go. So maybe the reason why you're meant to know that, like, what am I getting? I'm getting this feeling of somebody that is it's almost like if you're trying to manifest something and you keep thinking about it all the time, it's just like to let go. Like, something, just trust. To trust in your intuition, trust in your abilities, that things are going to work out. Just surrender, just let go of control. Let go of the need to know. interestingly enough. Like, you already have that knowing, so just forget about it almost, it seems. And then we have isolation. And these colors, look at these colors. They're so, like, light. I really do get, like, you really have a lot of psychic abilities, pile number 2. Because even with, like, isolation, I get the feeling of the hermit. And the hermit is somebody that is very solitary. That, goes within to find the light. And you may feel, if you do feel like you are very lonely or alone, pile number 2, because you seem to stand on, not a pedestal, but you kind of stand, you stand out. You stand out. It feels like you stand outside the crowd. You're not alone. And the last card we have is, oh my gosh. The last card we have is intuition. So yeah, you have, wow. All right. Yeah. Pile number 2, well, definitely. Look at these colors too. Like this like lavender, this like gray, and this purple. It's so, yeah. Pile number 2, well, definitely you need to know that your psychic is hale, and and you need to surrender to the intuition. You gotta trust that things are working out, because they are. With a Wheel of Fortune here, things are like working out in your favor, and you know it. But just try not to hold on too tight or cling on to whatever it is that you're trying to manifest or trying to create. It's like this feeling of there may be some, you are emotionally intelligent, but there may be some need to know the outcome of something. But all you gotta do is surrender and trust. You are not alone. You have a team behind you. You have a spirit team that is watching after you. You have guides, you have your angels, you have the divine to protect you and to watch over you. And I know you know I believe you know this, but just to let go, just let it go. And so I'm just going to pull 3 of these fun little oracle cards to finish off this reading for pile number 2. Oop, man, the last pile 2, 3 cards. Oh wait, 2. It's 2 cards. Our first 2. That's so funny. Only trying to get you to the crib to hit it. Dang. Okay. I don't want no Scribs vibes. Only trying to get you to the crib to hit it. And what does it say? That's so funny. Look, even on this card, you can't even read it, but like in small inscriptions, it says top secret numbers. Yeah, there's something you really want, pile number 2. And the universe knows that you want it, and you're gonna get it. It's just to release some control over it, just to flow, to let things flow a little bit more. There's this energy of stuckness, and there needs to be a release. Yeah, look at this dog, got this duck. It's like you got this in the bag. You got whatever it is that you're looking for, whatever you're trying to accomplish or have, like you got it in the bag. For some people too, this is like a interesting message. For like, I don't know, 10% of the people watching this reading, like you're gonna catch somebody that's a cheater. And that's like a very interesting message, a really weird vibe, but like I'm feeling that. If you're looking for somebody that was not being faithful, you're gonna catch them. It could be for you, or it could be for like a friend. And one more, please. And the last card is, oh, you're slamming. That's so sweet. You're slamming, pile number 2, okay? Just know that things are working out. Like, what you're aiming for, you're going to get, okay? And that is just confirmation from the universe. That's confirmation from your guides. This is all working out, okay? You're slamming. Something good's about to happen. in the comments, let me know if something does. If you do get like this lucky break, or for that 10% that's gonna catch a cheater or catch someone that's not being honest. Let me know about that too. That's kind of spicy. So that is the reading. Thank you for being here, pile number 2. I'm so appreciate your presence. I'm so grateful for you being here. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you feel called to, and I will see you at my next reading. Bye. Okay, hi pile number 3. If you chose this pile with the 7 chakra stone, this reading is for you about what you need to know right now, what you're meant to know in this moment. So we have the Fool. You've got the Fool. Please be kind, rewind. We have the 10 of Swords. And we have the 10 of Wands. So off the bat, I'm getting pile number 3, you're off to new beginning. You know, you've definitely been going through it. You've been mentally and physically been going through it. I really get like you've been overworked, maybe underpaid, overworked, just not being where you want to be. You feel like you may need to be resurrected, like in the craft, like please be kind, rewind, like there's this need to reset. Like what you're meant to know is that you deserve to reset. Like there is a new, and that there's also a new beginning coming for you. It's like the universe is trying to push you into this new direction, but at the same time, like you're so caught up in the energy of busyness. This reminds me so much about like you're so tired, being so tired. I totally get this feeling, is when you're so tired you can't focus on what's like the most important thing. It's so hard to see that you need to do something differently when you're so caught up in movement and being busy and doing things and being so exhausted that there's nothing else you can focus on but doing work. And the universe wants you to know that like you need to reset, that there's a desire. And if you don't, this is one thing I've learned a lot about, is that from experience, is that if you don't do it yourself, the universe will do it for you. That if you're so tired, and this is not meant to instill fear at all. It's like, but it does happen where a circumstance isn't meant for you, and we're so resistant to change. We're so resistant to doing to taking an action on changing something that isn't good for us, that like something happens. Like, what is it, it's almost an example will be if you have a home, right, and you want to have a new kitchen, or like say you want a new bathroom, right? You talk about, this actually happened to someone I know too. You want like a new bathroom, like you say that you want to remodel your bathroom, but you like don't do it. You don't do it for like months. All of a sudden a pipe bursts and you're like, oh no, like, and you're just like caught up, like I can't believe it, like the pipe burst. But then that pipe bursting forces you to remodel the bathroom, and then all of a sudden you have you have it, it's done. It just didn't happen the way that you had wanted to do it. And so that's kind of what is part, for some people that's how it may work. For others, I think you may just be on your own and just be over it, and you may take the action yourself. But one way or another, there's a new beginning that is coming for you. Like you're at the end of something. Something has been taking your energy, and it's time for you to take, what you're meant to know is that it's time to take your power back. That message came very strong, that message came out very strongly. And the cards we have, the Oracle cards, we got Sadness. So yeah, maybe it's been rough. Like maybe you haven't been very happy with where things are right now. And your guides, the universe knows. Ooh, and we have Hunger. And I kind of want to put this here. Oh no, I'll put it here with popcorn. Hunger. And maybe the reason why you've been working so hard is because there's something you're like missing, something that you want, you're desiring for, like you're hungry, you're hustling. Maybe definitely that energy of like you're hustling hard to get to what you're trying to get to. And then we have energy here as well. For some of you, there may be a new career that's on the horizon. Like you've been, there's something that you've been striving towards, that you've been working towards, and you will get to it. It may not necessarily, for some people, may not end up being the way you thought it would be. I mean, it rarely ever is sometimes for us. But your energy is recognized. What you're like working towards, like all this effort you've been putting in is recognized. I'm also being called to say that there's nothing, you're not missing anything. The message I'm getting here, and I know this feeling pretty well, is that if you feel like, people sometimes may feel like they need to achieve something, that they need to reach something in order to be complete, in order to be fulfilled, but you're not empty. It's interesting because right, you're not empty. And the Fool, usually there's on the traditional card, there's an infinity sign. And the message is you're not think about the opposite. You're not empty. You're limitless. You are limitless. You are infinite. You're not empty. You're not missing anything. You are everything. You are everything that is and ever will be. And it may, when you're tired and exhausted, it may be hard to see that, but this message is meant for you to know that you are not empty. You are infinite. You are limitless. You have everything that you need inside you. Society will make you feel like you're lacking something so that it can extract something out of you, so that you have to purchase something or attain something to complete you. But you are complete. You are already complete as you are. You don't need to attain anything in order to be perfectly as you are. You can still go after things you want. You can still desire to grow and develop. We all do. We all naturally feel that desire to expand. But there's nothing lacking in you as you are now. Whew. Okay. So we're going to pull some oracle cards. What does pile 3 need to know? Some fun. Okay. Wow. Okay, pile 3. I feel like this is you talking back to me. I doubt it. Maybe you doubt what I'm saying. Look at this cute ass Care Bear. I doubt it. You doubt it, but you shouldn't doubt it. Do not doubt that. You're totally bugging. I'm not bugging. You're bugging because you're perfect and you're awesome, okay? I really feel that. You're probably looking at this reading and being like, no, society told me that I need to achieve this goal. I don't want to be lazy. It's like, you don't have to, it's not about being lazy. It's just knowing that, to act, you got, your cup is filled. Fill your cup, and then pour out what you've got, not the other way around. Don't empty it's not about being, emptying yourself for everybody to take. You've got it all, pile number 3. And within the next 6 months. So I really feel like there's change coming for you. There's a big, the Fool is a major arcana card. It signifies a new beginning, a new leap of faith. And this is a confirmation card within the next 6 months that whenever you watch this reading, whenever this reading comes to you, within the next 6 months, there's some major change that is coming for you, a major shift in your life. You may be totally, I just really feel like this feeling of just being totally done with the past, totally over it, over something that you are like, I'm done with this part of life. I'm tired of living this way, and I'm going to make a big change. And I really love that for you, pile number 3. You got this. I feel like you're very talented. You have a lot to offer, and I'm very excited for you. You may be talking back to me in this reading, but I'm talking back to tell you that you got that things are going to work out. Everything is working out in your favor. Okay, so that is what you're meant to know. And one thing last thing, because this message seems so strong for this pile especially, is you make changes when you finally are uncomfortable with what's so comfortable. So know that whatever you feel like, it's like this is a comfortable level of discomfort, that within the next 6 months, it seems, is when you're gonna be, the uncomfortable is gonna get really, really, really uncomfortable. It's gonna be really tiring and taxing, and that's what's gonna finally make you push. It's gonna finally push you to make the change, and it's gonna push you into something so much better and so much for you. Okay, So that is the reading. Pile number 3, that is what you're meant to know. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your energy so much. Please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and I will see you at my next reading. Bye.